Oh, you don't know whether that hadith is really sahih. You don't know whether that hadith is mansukh or not. And even if it is classified as sahih, it's not been classified as sahih by Rasulullah. It's been classified as sahih by other muhaddisun. So if you're going to follow another man's opinion at the end of the day, then what's wrong with following the opinion of a man whose opinion has already been followed for 12 centuries? So we can't get away from the fact that all of us are blind followers, and we have no choice but to be blind followers. Because if somebody says this is Sahih Hadith, how are you going to guarantee 100% it is Sahih? It's not, the Prophet didn't say it, another man said it. And Imam Bukhari, rahimahullah, for example, in his compilation, there are 8, 9 chains. Imam Bukhari didn't meet them all. He only had to base his judgment on what he heard, hearsay. So you have to place your trust blindly on Imam Abu Hanifa or Albani or other muhaddisun or bin Baz, that what he is saying is sahih. And is it really sahih? You can argue all night and all day till Qiyamah, and you will go round and round. We've got no choice but to place blind trust.
Etie for mechacha obia. Seto SSK ena kase. Some Mamu TV they shake in the car saying okay. Or say they have no choice. They have no choice but to blind faith. And that's a baby sound. Okay. You have a choice. You can follow Jesus Christ, okay? Because the what the end of the Jesus Christ Bible no was sure, okay, by Moti de Malam the car has saying. Now Mr. Wa share video man fast, okay. Invite a man for tag a man for na yenye na yensua ade wa hase no, okay. Yensua ade yen kan sa de bia you try say you benya more knowledge than the one. That is how you improve yourself, okay. At the time obi an o te honom na de wunim no so you keep on nko na, you don't improve, you don't evolve, you will be remaining the same na, okay. Ti bibia wo ye bia no, you have to try to move forward. The time be yensua ade. In the time bia no you gaining knowledge from Quran and also Islam side honum na, then you go and meet and also kwa kushia enema bia wo de ba bontina ba busa musem say e dey ntina we e koso ha say oma omo wo hu nimde no omo me answer wa na say omo respond wa answers na omo de maye no so wo hu time we be obetime abuso obi question, the person can give you an answer. We never ban say we use common sense and we use common sense. Ubenya one answer no, but then you have to sit down and think, say, okay, answer we now or day mame no. Ube accept it and answer won't accept it. We never prove with dignity and answer usubaya out here. What does yana? Ya will name be one ma. Madinka can say you cannot verify. Won't mean verify no 100%. You have to have faith. But ya will name be one no be can't rewa. It is as if say the person is trying to play with your intelligence and one. Yeah, when you do one man, oh, especially in religion, okay. No one post where I'm posting on Facebook page one. A hadith, a authentic hadith. Some of who some underline was say Sahih, authentic hadith, Sahih Bukhari, okay, which is authentic. And a hadith, no. According to the hadith, according to me, according to the hadith, they can say, I heard the prophet saying, and if somebody is quoting what the prophet saying, and also the prophet said, Obina Oka, the prophet near Ekai, evil omen is in 3 things. It's way a statement of Prophet Muhammad Ekai, according to the Muslims, so and according to me, or say evil omen is in 3 things: the horse, the woman, and the house. And this is a statement, the evil omen is in 3 things: the horse, the woman, and the house. And I may underline we say I may make a question we say Busa amount for say. And to be a Muslim, do you really believe, say, your mother? Because or say the evil omens is in 3 things. Into a man, the evil omen, a woman. I am an American statement with you. So according to what the hadith now, a authentic Sahih Buhari. To the Muslims, no, almost somebody is so genuine, say they have even sources now. All man cassette me grading say where you authentic, where you fake. So they accept that we have fake stories in our books. The Muslims themselves, they acknowledge, they know for themselves, let's say, we have fake hadith, we have fake books. Your original books. No? It would be better now because I read them in Jindi. Tina shaking they kind of beginning and say, book now would you say a authentic or crampono? You don't know because any Prophet Muhammad or no grading say you're authentic. Or before from the grading, I did say you're authentic. Okay, it's the end 12 says, okay. And me post sa hadith we say and say, do you really believe, say, women are evil women? Women. A brother back one answer your comment na say okay. Person boss comment na edit Richard Miller, okay? And now Rich Miller, wa answer sa hadith we say no. Mama yenhwe ne answer no na menkyerɛ mo how na say unnim bibia na they will deceive you. Okay, mama say metime zoom in na abaso clear na ma hu screen is wa because I don't know how clear it is on the screen right now. But me straight from Facebook, one direct from Facebook, okay. Into Rich Miller, on one answer this hadith na the two one. It was say what is meant by the hadith that says there is bad omens in women, horses, and homes. Okay. Answer. It was my answer. What I say. Tebio, nyamana make us was say we a Muslim brother, Rich Miller. On one answer question we say no. There are numerous narrations of this hadith which must be considered while discussing this topic. From among them are, my example, Muslim those narrations that suggest that bad omens exist. Bad omens exist. And the narration being almost suggests that bad omens exist. There be this one now, yeah, kind of say no. And the narration also suggests you he is quoting what Prophet Muhammad said. From get-go, no, this brother no will deceive you. When said narration is suggested, but Prophet Muhammad suggests Prophet okay. The messenger of Allah said, a bad omen is found in women, houses, and horses. Sahih Buhari. And I'm there to stream one of number one. And the Prophet Muhammad ne can't say we said, the messenger of Allah said, what did he say? A bad omen is found. That everyone can say, many hadith in the Quran, so can say bad omen. Or say evil omen is found. Evil omen is found, not a bad omen is found. Evil omen is in three things, not in men. One can say mema ekahun debi, but women. Once again, donkeys, women, and horse. As a horses, women, and houses. And account has say okay. Yanko about an statement in the song. The messenger of Allah said, a bad omen is found in women, houses, and horses. Buhari. And on my second narration, those narrations that suggest bad omens don't exist. Okay? The messenger of Allah said, okay, into bracket in sentence, if there were bad omens in anything, then they will be found in women. And according to the same brother now, Opacha said, there was another hadith now. Prophet Muhammad kind of said, Senka ye were bad omen, crampa, and speaking out of ignorance. He does not know, he's not sure. He does not know, he's not saying it is not there. But if it was there now, it will be found in where? In women, in houses, and in horses. Why? That is the question. Okay, Yemfani said this statement we say, no, why would the bad omen be in women? Why? The brother now, we say no person or explaining the actual too. Say the by the question and say, why would the prophet even say it's a bad woman is in women? Meanwhile, no, he married more than 10 women at the same time. So why would he think say bad women will be in women and then he will be living with 13 of them, another 10 of them, 12 of them, 11 of them, 9 of them. Depending narration we can 9, now we are can we say, now we are can we say. Someone was saying me patron. Why would you consider says a bad omen or honor it will be in women and you live with them? Now, okay, Antoine is and no Sahih Buhari. Yanko check hadith we say, may check hadith we say, because the Muslim mouth source is bina. You have to check it. Abia and some and watch the go on. May bohad and check hadith we say anyway. Said it. Was it Sahih Buhari 2859? Okay. Anyway, they go on. According to this hadith now, I know the man, okay? Or say, Allah's messenger said, if there is any evil woman in anything, then it is in the women, the horse, and the house. Okay, in the hadith now, kind so I go say no. It's in the go say. So is there an answer? Is there not? And therefore, Prophet Muhammad now statement, you know, and yet comparison will say. Because what my two statements will say, okay? First one, Prophet Muhammad is saying, say, it is found in women. The bad omen is found in women. Where definitive, and I say, ignorance, no, they can say ignorance. Onim the Okatafa want to say onim because he's making the statement a bad omen is found in women, horses, and I say houses and horses. And a second statement is say if there were bad omens in anything, then they will be found in women. We say if into which one of these Prophet Muhammad statements, you know, and they are correct because both of them, you know, is authentic. Someone said them both of them are authentic, okay? Yet what Aquan statement in this one, Miller statement in this one. The messenger of Allah said, there is no bad omen. Tebio, or say another statement, Tebio. See, it can't be a contradiction. What does that mean? A tearful. Where Islam is me can't for say if you don't care about the truth in India, see, it can't be a contradiction. What does that mean? Or say, the messenger of Allah said, there is no bad omen. And if there is no bad omen, why is Allah messenger is saying, say, bad omen, or say a bad omen is found in women? So which one is true statement? A bad omen is found in women. No, Sahaba can say the same person I can say, there is no bad omen. So which one is a true statement? You can't really find it's a contradiction. Explaining which me. The same guy now will saying, and he is not thinking about say these verses they are contradicting themselves because it cannot be both. Nini now say authentic. Both of them is sahih according to him. On one of these sources we import. You want me to depend on this religion with this kind of sources? And if I question it now, then I'll become the bad person. Now, okay, and it was okay. The messenger of Allah said, there is no bad omen. The messenger of Allah said, bad omens are shirk. Bad omens are shirk. Bad omens are shirk. Or kind of 3 types, according to this brother. And all my sources will say, Al-Tamidi, Jimmy Al-Tamidi, okay? Al-Tamidi we say no. But then can check out how say numponia. Jimmy Al-Tamidi 1706. Okay. There was Al-Tamidi 1706, okay. So we check it source now or the ma wa ha say na. Okanya hwi ni honom sa. Source now or no the ma ye no. Al-Tamidi 1706, okay. Me check his source no na Jimmy Al-Tamidi 1706. Okanya, I heard the messenger of Allah delivering khutbah during the farewell Hajj, and he was wearing a bird which he had wrapped from under his armpit. She said, I was looking at the muscles of his upper arm quivering, and I heard him say, oh people, have taqwa of Allah. If a mutilated Ethiopian slave is put in command over you, okay, okay, it is slave, one will be okay. Then listen to him and obey him, and as long as he uphold the book of Allah among you. There is a narration on this topic from Abu Huraira, okay, and this one Ibad bin Sariya, okay. This hadith is Hassan Sahih. It has been reported through other routes from Hussein. It's the unknown source now where the good honom no. Source now where the good honom now or can be actually was saying say. As we say, Prophet Muhammad can say shirk or kind of 3 times no, bad omen is shirk, bad omen is shirk, bad omen is shirk, you know. Or my source we say it can't be. What kind of source we say now? Entro, you know what I'm saying? The source is not saying anything like this. Sahih, Jimmy Al-Tirmidhi, 1706. Sebahunu. Lie, deceive, source, anyone I'm saying, but he making it seem say source bibi sa one I'm saying. Your source we said Abu Dawood, okay, Abu Dawood 3910, Abu Dawood 3910, and so the source we so a kind. Okay. The prophet, Abu Dawood 3910, said, will quote you, no. The prophet said, taking omen is polytheist. Taking omen is polytheist. He said 3 times, every one of us has some. Every one of us has some. But Allah removes it by trust in him. And the hadith now, okotu yeno. Hadith now on okotu ma yeno. Okay? And so what hadith in so? And so one for hadith ni nyina nkyere one kan nyina wa ha sei. One kan nyina wa ha sei. Wa yi hadith ne so bi. Abu Dawood. What can say or can be see ha sei. Or can be see ha sei. Said into onu kotu ne 3 times. And we twa so. And we 2 we nyina akona ye. It's bad omen e wo honom anase eni honom. According to every one of us has some. Every one of us has some. And the bad woman is a thing which is there. But Allah removes it by trust in him. You see how they deceive people? Someone who know. It's a story, no? And yes, either is there, another is not there. It's hadith bebre contradictions in kwa, way contradictive way, no way contradictive way say. And the Muslims, no, they be shooting agenda, no, they and then I don't cause say no apeke and no say we na yebefa. They didn't argue the no apeke we na yebefa. So we quote to hadith, and so we try hadith in so. Imagine say me na me quote to hadith na can try hadith in so na me use only small portion. The omode Bible no, and no bia na omode wa ha say. The Omodia Bible, no. Se do baby no quote to one portion of the Bible just to suit the agenda. On one mass references, no. O check reference now. A different types na wo and yet one quote na. Second reference or them I so a cancer be before for crampo and fa ho crampo. And fa ho cra. Yen to us interpretation. And we say na I expose no ha say. What I say I expose no. He was not honest because the original hadith no. On one source now, the channel hadith in a country say everyone has it. Every one of us has some what? Some bad omen. Everyone, into your women, and I say in your house and a house. See what was Prophet Muhammad saying? Emma attack Emma, but Allah removes it by trusting him. If you don't trust in Allah now, you have bad omen. But the Muslims themselves, no superstition or the entire Aquani statement, so Miller statement, interpretation. The brother Miller, Miller, Rich Miller. Rich Miller. I don't know, say one original picture that has saying then they mean to mean can because social media is only one, okay. The better people say, oh, you saw Obi picture, and I say this, and I cannot say, on one, I say one. But on the page, no. Okay, on the page, no. Time will be, say, upo me post to be no a man long essay, I bet you a long story. As if say, so long story, a bit me, Obian kind of man who say, oh, he's making sense. No. He just come and write a very long post. But I want to now already post now or can kind of him or say there's some the scholars generally agree. What scholars? Where are they? Scholars ben or kasa form who say Allah say Quran no the Allah ka say Quran clear. Muslims will books explain the Quran. Hadith no so Prophet Muhammad kan no so na and so almost how another bibi almost explain sa hadith no so. It's amazing. Quran clear. Hadith clear. But still, we have people explaining the hadith. And so the scholars, which scholars, where are they? The scholars generally agree that the superstitious belief of bad omen, which the pre-Islamic Arab used to believe in, does not exist. Okay? Wait a minute. Or say the scholars generally agree. And you know, all the scholars agree. Oh, they Muslims themselves, no superstition, Islam move from head to toe. You have to face one direction. Or what will happen? So when we about that, you have to say something. Say you kind of saying, you have to go with your right foot. So you have to look over or right shoulder or left shoulder. Superstition, baby, Islam. What are you talking about? Prophet Muhammad himself was affected by black magic, according to Muslims. So what do you mean say superstition belief before Arabic statement? You kind of say pre-Islamic time, and it is not permissible to believe in. It is not permissible to believe in superstition, but the Muslims themselves, as I'm saying, Muslim, you kind of say all these kind of rituals or superstition. You want say if the or kind of saying. Yeah, kind of say me say me who hadith be now, okay. Say Imam no ye bibia. Your head will be turned into donkey and answer baby sir. We say me who now okay, Muslim be frame I say my fa caller we say hello. Hello? Can you hear me? Hello? Okay, anya adwuma yi okay, anya adwuma. Me hadith bi was e tie for mo hwe. According to superstition, they don't believe in superstition. Okay, me hadith with Sunnah and Nisa, okay, 828. Sunnah and Nisa 828. Muhammad said, and you may say, narrated that it was narrated that Abu Hurairah said, Muhammad said, and Muhammad is the one saying it, or your mama had it. That's the one who raises his head before the Imam, not fear that Allah may turn his head into a head of a donkey. And this one is telling you, say, it won't say Imam no Muslims they bumpire na so mo yo salat na say Imam no wo anim wo no say who page wuti before say Imam no page anitia, which happens all the time. Because munyina mabutu muti, munyina mu de mo mebo form. And Imam no wo anim. Until you don't know when the Imam will raise his head. It can happen, say you will raise your head before the Imam raises his head. But Muhammad is putting fear in them, superstition. Says who page wuti, you won't say who page wuti before say Imam na Nyankopon will face a donkey. How many people have the head of a donkey? Sahih and the Guhaseno. Let's look at this. Nagane Kasaba superstition. It is not permissible to believe in superstition. So what? You shouldn't believe in this hadith. Say if you raise your head before the thing, you have utibe donkey. You don't want. Nah, okay. Maybe I show things on the screen. This brother was calling Abdul Rahman. Let me call him back. Let me see if he will pick the call. Okay, I won't stay long. Minche. Okay, I'm not gonna stay long here. But me person man for be how now say Muslim nikas or answer a question. Now he can post a very long story, but it will not change the fact and say he did not answer your question. But so when you will okay, one question. Okay, and you no mama references be. Oma reference or I say state a bad omen refers to a belief that something bad has affected you due to the cause of something related to you through ownership or association, and thus consider oneself ill omen. But Prophet Muhammad himself, somebody was obi maninya affect me black magic. He believes in these things too. The prophet himself believes in these things. Say it is possible. Okay, black magic. I'm saying who's a hadith now. Me who hadith now about with Ajwa and black magic. Me here's a hadith. I was me hear hadith. As the apostle was affected by magic. Okay, Sahih Buhari, mahunu hadith ba kon ase no. Okay, me fangu screen so no. Na amanfo mo hwe bi okay. Me fangu honom na mo hwe bi. It's because me bo idea we say na me bo di da bia amanfo mu hu. Any good screen so Sahih Buhari, egu ha say one of the authentic hadiths. E kan say na kan wo honom. Aisha na report then Muhammad the wife Aisha that Allah's apostle was affected by magic, so that he used to think that he had done something which in fact he did not do, and he invoked his Lord for remedy. So I would say it is a magic, affected Prophet Muhammad. Prophet Muhammad to one man now ordaining say why ye bibi, but in reality on ye. Imagine say what if say he thought that Angel Gabriel Ban Honor the revelations be abreno, but Angel be anya man honor. How do you know? Say Muhammad account revelations be now it was imagination because of the effect of the black magic. How would you know? Tina shaking the can in the beginning, blind faith. The prophet now black magic at channel. Now he used to imagine things according to another hadith, the things now he used to imagine having sexual relationship with his wives. He thinks that he has had a relationship one in a mother, but on no die. Yeah, okay. Hadith ne go on, so beti my type of hadith A good screen so. Okay. Do you then one day he said, "Oh Aisha." And one day Adrachi Muhammad for a long time, according to some of the scholars now, and also almost sheikhs now more YouTube you're familiar with the story. Almost kind of say magic, it affected him for like 6 months. Okay. Until one day, do you know that Allah has advised me as the problem I consulted him about? Allah says he is the protector of Muhammad. In the Quran, one of the Quranic verses, Allah says he is the protector of Muhammad. He protects Muhammad. Not magic at Muhammad. And then Muhammad consulted Allah. Where was Allah when the magic was coming on Muhammad? Now, okay. It is the best among you, no? So no crampona Allah, so he protects him, no? Say magic to Michina. What about you? Okay. Aisha said, oh, Allah's apostle. What is that? He said, 2 men came to me. 2 men, TBO, 2 men came to me, and one of them sat at my head, and one of them, and the other at my feet. One of them asked his companion, what is wrong with this man? It is these 2 men, no? According to Muslims, no, they were angels. So the angels can come as men. When they came as men, were they normal men and not normal men? And they were the Omudin Komo in the dreams of Muhammad. What is wrong with this man? The latter replied, he is under the effect of magic. The former asked, who has worked magic on him? The latter replied, Labib, this Edin Guhaseno, Labib bin Al-Sam. Okay. He formed, the former asked, with what did he work the magic? The latter replied, with a comb. Okay, it's the Prophet Muhammad Waka story we say the actual Aisha. With a comb, superstition, with a comb and the hair which are stacked on the comb. It is our superstition we say the Muhammad Gidi. Say bet me for betray me. The prophet of Nyankopon. The prophet of Nyankopon. Ne obi afa ne tiri mi. No de akwa en juju. No ordinary anya effect of prophet ne so. Okay, everything happens by the permission of Allah. The decree of Allah, Allah happen you. The latter reply with a comb and the skin of a pollen of a date palm tree. The former asked, where is that? The latter replied, it is in that one. That one was a well in, okay, that one was a well in the dwelling place of the tribe Bani Zurek. Allah apostle went to that well and returned to Aisha saying, by Allah, the water of the well was as red as the infusion of henna. Okay, it's Muhammad. The Bible says the baby a onko fasa bosom no adro no juju na dia no onko fa mfiri honum. It Prophet Muhammad was under effect. Hadith ni wa. Obetimi akan ni na, okay? Allah's apostle was bewitched. He was bewitched. So he invoked Allah repeatedly, requesting him to cure him from that magic. Repeatedly, he was seeking Allah, Buamio, Buamio, Buamio. Repeatedly. So what do you mean that superstition was not there? People who believe in this, they believe in superstition too. But see, their own sources, no, in relation to a guy in the story, no, okay. So hadith, no, they will be brave on them. To a guy in the no, in a good screen, so in relation to this, it is reported that the messenger of Allah, okay, said bad omen are shirk. They also go to the same thing where I say for once again, Okotu, the same story now, Okotu has say now. Oja was on one kotu verse nina, one kotu nina. What kind of has say? And one was say no. What kind of has say already? And one go has say. So what I say now, just to make the message long, and just for it to seem say he is making sense. A copy or as a copy paste. And the reference we didn't kind of copy where Abegu has say. And was I copy the same thing as Abegu has say. Copy paste. Copy paste. Okay, what do you want copy what I say no? The messenger of Allah said there is no bad omen. Okay, and I says the one say it is in relation to this. It is reported that the messenger of Allah and it was sad. And we say we're changing what do we ever share has say? What do we ever share has say? Okay, and no one any has say and no one will hear through them. And it is reported. Azza, my guys, Munya steady. So what they say, Munya studies, no crane or one, you have to see it. Obi that now. The reason it is considered shirk, okay? It is considered shirk according to Hadith, it is there. Obi. But if you believe in Allah, it will go. Prophet Muhammad, there was a man and a show, any house, any horse. So, Hadith na. Abdul Bakusuna Bahaseno. Mashallah, may Allah bless you, my brother. That would say Richard Miller, man like. And saying Kwana here woman. Obi can be bia, or ye Muslim now, or ye defense and say, and throw crampa and form home. More opportunities say they should call you, or they cannot call you because they know, say, you know what you are talking about. And it will expose them. And they want to try to reduce I don't know. Now I'm for when say they minimum they make us a yeah, okay. We're a short video. Me man were too much. A good screen so. Okay. Brother Nana of friend went to me and Fred. There were hadith no honum clear. Prophet Muhammad himself, superstition things they be magic was worked on Allah's apostle, and so he used to think magic Sahih Buhari nani magic was worked on Allah's apostle so that he used to think that he had had sexual relations with his wives while he actually had not. So I would say that was how strong the effect was. The effect, that was how strong it was. And to again say when you have sexual relations, when you have physical contact with his wives, but in reality, nothing has happened. So you can imagine high fever or something. I don't know. This brother I'm trying to call, but he's not picking up the phone. Okay, source in the good screen is on. Source in the good screen is on, okay? Because that is the hardest kind of magic, as it has such an effect. Sawo TV. That is the hardest kind of magic, as it has such an effect. The prophet himself, this effect, the one who is being guided by Allah, has this kind of asematono. Now, okay, and yeah, by force. So you are. I said, Jimmy, you don't have to believe in me. And I said, yeah, I'm just putting the references on the screen. You see it for yourself. We ask the questions, they answer us. Answer now, no. To you, then they are sufficient for you now. You can take it. Okay. The minimum say they are using term will be a Muslim or kasa about Bible one I say bibisa. They're only using me who they make me who how I make me framing statement, Say the amount for use the Bible in the bad way, How a man for misuse the Bible, and that is what they use to polish Islam. So what they say now, they don't give you the real meaning. Say the Bible nature, How a Muslim brother will say or no buy now or no person will explain hadith now clear, Prophet Muhammad is saying say evil omen is in women. Sana Prophet Muhammad can say you. Sana Prophet Muhammad or can say evil omen is found in women. Okay. I heard the prophet saying evil omen is in three things: the horse, the woman, and what? The house. Where is statement? No. Exclamation marks no honor. It will go to Prophet Muhammad. The evil omen is in three things. And what am I? And so how a Muslim brother never be defended. Obe kasa no find it be justify we say. Imagine say we go Bible ni man. And Christian source na the good screen to say na. And obe man who kwan say explaining. And how would they say how na come justify the we say? Senka we Christo now can say, oh, asem we say na kan no, kasakwa. Na the we say ni we say na wo honom na. And do you think that the Muslim will accept it? Do you think that a Muslim will accept it? But someone who how now or no Muslim, he is trying to justify with lies and put to justify this thing. Sahih Buhari. Yeah. Okay. Maybe we a short video na me. Okay. Me time. Me say a short video we say no. The Mihuna say most of people, no, they use Abia Obiso a pastor or Ghana, Obiso a pastor or Africa. The pastor is fooling. He's a businessman or a businessman holding the Bible. A lot of people, business people, holding the Bible, doing their business. And they will use these business people, no, to represent Christianity. So they will use these business people, no, as some of the Christianity here. And some people, no, a lot of people, no, they will go to this kind of churches. Churches now, business people, no, and answer prosperity churches, no. Churches now, preach salvation. Boneso. Oko man, a ton fantasy be the amount. Ya ton fantasy ni the man, or fantasy ni man, I say I'm socidia. No more move another fantasy. Almost say, as a way, you beko baby, you be promise ye ma, you woo, be ma. Desire. A man, I say, bad omen. Well, logic. A man, according to Hadith, they say, evil omen are women. Women are promised. Evil omen are promised to you. Yeah, okay. They say, why would this in there? Okay, but how long will you run from the truth? Here, the name in the good screen, so who be? And you may my three more Casa has say, but you be a good screen, so no. Okay, no Muslim brother back home, friend, but we die friend, another one to me, friend, one get it through from Nigeria. Some Muslim brother, I mean, programs with brain and call friend and can be have a conversation, but when to me, friend, yesterday, made a references, no videos in the screen, so no. So, me can a wrong one, and I said, me can be there. Me casa Jimmy, you made them the good screen, so no. Who's bet my own research. Now, I will come up with your understanding and conclusion. Uko busa, Muslim, be said the Muslim no West anyway, say na. Or back and say, maybe they are but and some of the country, so analyzing the year, but who say, will say, okay. So, some free you don't need to lie to defend this awesome. Seto SSK, maybe the program will be see what I say now, okay? Because we a short one and I'm person here film. And Tim Srema, so one subscribe to page one now, bit my subscribe. Seto SSK on Facebook, the same name, Seto SSK. On YouTube, the same name, Seto SSK. Okay, subscribe. Never support page, you know. Okay, TikTok, Seto SSK. Then you are the same name, okay? Srema, you know, Tim Srema, moon share video, man, moon tag a man for. I'm on subscribe. Till for Mama bye. Okay. Mama bye.
Oh, you don't know whether that hadith is really sahih. You don't know whether that hadith is mansukh or not. And even if it is classified as sahih, it's not been classified as sahih by Rasulullah. Classified as sahih by other muhaddisun. So if you're going to follow another man's opinion at the end of the day, then what's wrong with following the opinion of a man whose opinion has already been followed for 12 centuries? So we can't get away from the fact that all of us are blind followers, and we have no choice but to be blind followers. Because if somebody says this is sahih hadith, how are you going to guarantee 100% it is sahih? It's not, the Prophet didn't say it, another man said it. And Imam Bukhari, rahimahullah, for example, in his compilation, there are 8-9 chains. Imam Bukhari didn't meet them all. He only had to base his judgment on what he heard, hearsay. So you have to place your trust blindly on Imam Abu Hanifa or Albani or other muhaddisun or bin Baz, that what he is saying is sahih. And is it really sahih? You can argue all night and all day till Qiyamah.